Hi, this is Kimball Bullington. I want to show you how to get financial information for publicly traded companies. Particularly, we want to be able to solve problems like inventory turns or days of supply. And to do that, we need cost of goods sold, cost of sales, cost of revenue. It can be variously described, and inventories. And those are found on the income statement and balance sheet of publicly traded companies. And the official source is the Securities Exchange Commission. So let's go there and get it from the source. So SEC.gov is the source, and this comes up, and we want filings and go for company filing search. And if you have the stock symbol, you can enter it, but if not, you just start typing the name. I'm looking for Dollar General, and so that shows up. I click on Dollar General, and there's a host of filings. A lot of them under this same title of Statement of Changes in Beneficial Ownership of Securities, which is basically the officers of the company usually, or owners of the company, have they need some money, and so they sell a larger than ordinary amount of shares, and they have to report this to the Securities and Exchange Commission, and it's public information, so they report it to everybody. We could get this information from the quarterly report, but let's go to the annual report where they've sort of summarized for the year, and where we'd have other information if we wanted to chase it. You don't see it here. I see current reports, see a quarterly report. You don't see it, so I'm going to go to the next page. Again, dominated by these statements of changes in beneficial ownership. Here's the annual report. And I'm just going to click on the documents. You see 10K. Clicking on the documents. And when I get here, I've got another choice of documents. I'm going to go down here to the 10K and click on it. And so here it is, Dollar General Corporation, Form 10K, fine. Where do I want to go? A lot of different statements, but what I'm after, and this one might fake you out, selected financial data, that's sort of abbreviated and may not have the detail that you want. But the detail we want is in the consolidated balance sheet and the consolidated statement of income. So we'll click on the first one of those. And so this is consolidated balance sheet. You see current assets, and under current assets we see merchandise inventories. That's what we're looking for, and that shows 4,676,848, except that's not big enough for Dollar General. In fact, that's not the real number. All of these are in thousands. All of these consolidated statements, you need to check for the units, and they'll either show up in thousands or millions. And the reason for that, there's a couple of reasons. One is so we just don't get lost with so many digits, and another is that it's probably overstating your confidence to state this down to the nearest dollar, because there's so many factors that go into these numbers. So this is really $4,676,848,000. Now I'm going to scroll down, and here is the consolidated statement of income, and we find cost of goods sold. Sometimes it'll be listed as cost of sales or cost of revenue, and they have it listed as cost of goods sold. 19 million, nope, 19,264,912,000. So that's how you find the data you need from publicly traded companies from the authorized source, the Securities and Exchange Commission at SEC.gov.